A great question came in on the blog recently. It was from Renee Oz, and she asked me about how to tap in public without looking like a freak. Now, if you're not familiar with tapping, it's actually emotional freedom technique, EFT, otherwise known as tapping. And it's one of the tools that I teach on my money bootcamp to help people get over their blocks around money. Now, I have actually used it for lots of different things, so I really think tapping is awesome. So let's talk about how to do it without feeling like a weirdo in public. Now, this is a great question, Renee, and I actually do EFT, I would say almost daily. Now, if you've done EFT before, you know that there's a whole sequence that you go through, tapping, tapping, tapping. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go straight away to YouTube and type in EFT for, and then put in something that you're struggling with. So it could be EFT for attracting money, EFT for weight loss, EFT for anxiety, for stress, etc., etc. And you'll see a lot of people who do tapping scripts, and they'll actually take you through all of the points. There are thousands of people out there teaching tapping. So I don't do videos myself except in my money bootcamp, but don't worry, you can find lots of people who do it. But here's how I do it just on a day-to-day basis. I don't necessarily go through all the points. I kind of just do shortcut points. Now, I do this to kind of snap me out of a negative pattern or something that's going on in my head that I just want to immediately get myself out of. So if I'm, say, in the car and I'm at a red light and I'm sitting there ruminating on something, and I'll just stop myself and just tap on a point just here on my hand. So I might go, even though I have this thought, even though I have this anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Then back on and drive. I don't do it as I'm driving, I only do this at red lights. Now, if I'm somewhere else, say for example, at a restaurant or something like that, I might just do a tap just like this. I might say, even though I have this thought, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now, somewhere that I do this all the time. So if you've ever been at a conference with me, you know that I'm a big introvert and I really struggle with networking. So what I always do is go to the front of the room and ask a question on the microphone, so I can introduce myself to the whole room and say my website address, etc., etc. Now, something that I haven't shared is that absolutely freaks me out. I get so super nervous about it, but I really force myself to run up there to the microphone every time. So if you ever see me at a conference and you see me run up to the microphone, you'll see me stand there and tap like this, because as soon as I stand there at that microphone, my heart starts beating, I start to get really freaked out. So I'm just there, just tapping just like this, just with my hands just down. And I'll just say, even though I have these nerves, even though I feel stressed, even though I can feel my heart beating, even though I'm gonna screw this up, whatever it is, even though I have these nerves, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So I just do it in a very, very subtle way. Ditto if I'm about to speak on stage. Sometimes I might go hide in the bathroom and just do one quick round. Otherwise, I'll just do it, if I'm in the wings or whatever, I'll just do just on that point. But you can really do anywhere. So Renee, hope that answered your question. As I said, love EFT. I think it's a great tool. Keep on doing it. You don't have to do it perfectly. You don't have to go through all the tapping points. Find your own little subtle point. Now, if you are into EFT, I'd love to hear from you below. Just comment down below and tell us how you sneakily EFT and do your tapping in public. Thanks guys, come over to luckybitch.com for some more advice about how to absolutely love your business, make more money, have more fun. Bye. Hey again, it's Denise here from Lucky Bitch, and this is Little Miss Willow Grace. Hi. Now, Willow and I are absolutely passionate about women in business, because it doesn't matter if you've got kids or not, but I really see that having a business is your fastest way to creating a life of freedom, adventure, and abundance. Now, if you haven't already, I want you to come over and listen to a very important audio. It's probably the most important and powerful thing I've ever created for women. It's about the 7 money blocks that are really holding you back from a life of freedom, adventure, and abundance. It's really easy to grab it. You just need to go to luckybitch.com/blocks and you'll be able to listen to it straight away. I talk about things like how to get over working for free, or for people or not charging enough, or if you're stuck in a place where you're bartering all the time and not receiving actual money. So come over and I would love to hear your feedback on it. On the page, there's a little place where you can add your comments and you can talk about what money blocks that you're working on at the moment and what you're doing to get over them. So here's to all of us living amazing, abundant lives. See you soon. Bye. Bye. Bye.